Alright, so where I left off in the last video was showing you how to reinvest in your $25 increments or more in the actual browsing notes portion of the Lending Club website. And what I have now in my available cash is $21.32, obviously less than the $25 minimum to buy a note on Lending Club. So what you can do is go to your trading account, which I've already opened that page over here, which is on the FOLIOfn trading platform. You want to browse. You can also sell your notes here. There is some obvious liquidity in your notes, but as I'll show you, everyone that is trying to sell them doesn't really understand that. So I'm going to go to browse notes, and this platform is a little bit slow, so this will take just a second to load up. But there's a trend that I've noticed on here that surprising. I'm surprised that people are pricing their notes in such a way. So I've $21.32 to reinvest, and what I want to do is really look at, I'm not too concerned about the interest rate because I'm not going to see the full return on my investment unless I were to specifically seek out 36 or 60 month payments, which I really don't want to do. For $21, I just want to get my money reinvested and get it back. I'm going to shoot for 12 months, and I always am going to go with someone that's never been late. I don't want to end up with a note that's behind or late and deal with obviously it being charged off or something like that, and really losing that investment. So over here, the number one thing I look at on the Folio network when buying is the yield to maturity. And basically what you'll see here, anything in parentheses is a negative expected return. So someone has this note here, this top line, it's $2.69 an outstanding principal, accrued interest of 1 penny. There's so they just currently made a payment. They have 3 payments remaining, which with their accrued interest is going to be very little total dollars, probably $3 or so. Well, this person has priced this at $4.56. So they're marking it up 68%, and your, obviously negative return on your investment would be 276%. So I want to avoid that. So I'm going to sort by yield to maturity first, and you can see people have crazy pricing on these notes, and there's just, look there, I got 2,600 results for what I'm looking for. There's just pages and pages of this, people that are just mispricing the notes that they want to sell. So I'm going to click that again. Now I get to the notes that are showing me a positive return. As you can see, some of these are mid to high range interest rates, but like I said, that's not too big of a deal to me because I'm more concerned about just making sure all of my money is invested as soon as possible, as soon as I get those payments back. So what I'm seeing here, actually, with $21 that I have, I would actually invest in a negative 0.5 return there, which still doesn't make sense. So I'm actually going to extend this out to 18 months, and we'll see what comes up there. For whatever reason, when they give you these results back, I don't know how they initially sort them, but obviously you always have to pay attention to this yield to maturity. You have to click that twice to get it to sort to the proper way. So I have this, obviously I always want to try to invest in the highest yield to maturity percentage, and I might have a problem with the dollar amount that I have. Let's see if I got, so 750 and then 1388. I'll click on buy notes. So I'm actually over by 5 cents. So I'll just cancel out of that. And what I'll probably do just go back to browse notes. And what you can do is just always extend out the number of payment months that are left in the note. So I will go to, once this loads up, I'll go to 24 months. We'll search for that. Click on that twice. So I have, actually what I'm gonna do, since it has the higher return, it's only gonna leave me a couple dollars left in my available balance, but I'm just gonna go ahead and invest in this one note here because it's close enough to my remaining cash balance, and just go ahead and buy that note, and it'll show us here we have 2132, so we'll just go ahead and submit that, and that takes care of that. So obviously I'm not investing 100% of my cash balance, but as I start to invest in, well, essentially take that cash balance and reinvest in more notes, my payments will increase. I'll start to receive more money each month, and then I'll just repeat this process to where I'm receiving more interest payments, increasing my cash balance, and trying to keep that money reinvested as quickly as possible. And that's really the key to Lending Club, is you can take that cash balance, you can cash out if you want, but ideally the best thing to do is just reinvest it as soon as possible, up these rates here and just grow your money as quickly as you can.